How's it going, everyone? This is Dr. Hefe playing some more Disco Elysium. Man, we look super cool with our Kvalsund super pry bar. But yeah, last time we convinced Soona, the computer programmer, to allow the ravers to move in. They're gonna set up their drug lab, and in exchange, they're gonna help her hear the sound of silence. I mean, isn't this what we're all looking for? A little bit of give and take, a little bit of camaraderie, community in the making. They know what they're doing with this nightclub. All right, let's go report back to them that they can move in. Let's go talk to Egghead a little bit more. In fact, now that we've got the sine waves all working, maybe even
Hi again. So,
our other friend will
how
talk
things
to
going?
us. Yeah, wait. Can we talk about
Yes?
the church?
What's the deal?
She needs your speakers for her project.
We
There
are
we go.
grateful, Copman. You're a true ally and the augury of a new era of anodic dance music.
Awesome. The speed freak smiles, happier than he's ever been before. You're gonna have to share the space for a couple of weeks until she gets her research finished.
That's fine. We can manage.
Oh, I'm sure you can.
And you haven't changed your mind about our little side business, have you?
Yo, I'm a man of my word. It's all good, my man.
All right. It's going to take us a bit to move our stuff inside. A couple of hours, maybe. Come check back later. Let's get moving.
Okay. Let's see. Do we go forward in time now? Or do we have to come back afterwards? Whoa, the whole tent is gone. I should have been keeping track of what time it was. It is getting late now. It's what, past 8 o'clock? I think that's when they say most people start going to sleep. So we'll be able to have our meeting with that guy on the balcony, the cool cigarette smoking dude that our guy is, I believe, strangely attracted to? I mean, maybe not so strangely, but you never know with our good Sir Harry Dubois, Lieutenant Ifritor, Double Lieutenant, something like that. Whoa! They're jamming inside of the church, and she's doing her work. What? She's still looking for sounds in the church? Oh my goodness. What about, what's his face? The dude who hangs out in the rafters. Tanks of distilled water, the nose-fed bottles, and the tiny... Yep, they're making drugs back here. Cool, so this is where they've set up the drug lab. I love it. Cool. Cool. Oh, what's our blue dot over here saying? Came from the stained glass window, still has letters on it too. Oh, this part right here? Oh, because they're boarding up parts of the church where the snow came in. Alright, what's up, Andre? What do you think?
Yeah, it's all set up, man. Can you already imagine 1,000 people in here? 10,000!
I do... Oh, he waves his hands in an unbelievably named non-hardcore manner. Aw, poor Andre. He's excited. He's excited to have 10,000 people in this church. I do not know if that's going to make the fire marshal happy.
Ecstatic vibrations, totally transcendent. And I've finished setting up the new compressor too.
Okay.
Now the only thing left to do is the name of the club. Will you do the honors, detective?
The name of the club? Hell yeah. I think I've come up with the name. This is very interesting. Oh, we can maybe ask them all some ideas. All right, let's ask them all. What do you propose as the name, Andre?
The name. Everything I managed to come up with sounds just wrong.
Andre's overthinking it.
Yes, you should
The
do it,
Noid.
detective. It would be good for the signs.
Okay, dude. Okay.
Noid's right. You've helped us so much. It's the right thing to do.
All right, Estelle, what do you think?
How about something simple? Like the club?
That's kind of hardcore, but maybe not hardcore enough.
Too modern and too ironic. We don't want ironic. We want real. Real and true and beautiful. Like a morning after the rave.
Whoa. I mean, the morning after the rave depends what time in the morning it is, but that can be not very beautiful. Egghead. Come on, Egghead. What do you think? Oh, look at him. He's jamming out.
Yakukata! The place to be!
Yeko Kata.
Yeko Qatar, the zone of ecological catastrophe. That's too morbid, Egg. Got anything else?
Aw.
Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega!
Can we name the club Hardcore?
No, it has to be bigger than hardcore. Yes, it has to be even bigger than hardcore to the mega. It has to be bigger than the scene.
Whoa, dude. All right, Noid.
The amnesia.
Okay, Noid, you're a little bit too dark here.
Like the... I can't remember the name of the club, Amnesia.
Amnesia!
Egghead loves it. Hey, if Egghead loves it, maybe it's a good one. Amnesia: The Dark Descent. People are gonna get really creeped out by it, but it'll be a big hit.
It's not amnesia, guys.
Okay. Soona.
I don't. Good. We have too many opinions anyway.
Kim?
I wouldn't build a club, and I wouldn't name it either.
Oh, good old Kim. I've been missing your voice. Thank you.
An underground place with no name? Sounds like something the Crabman would say.
We're not going with anything the Crabman would say.
Why not? The Crabman has ideas, Estelle. Ideas from another level of consciousness.
I would agree. The Crabman has been definitely getting high on the silence, so he has some ideas, that's for sure. That is for sure.
I don't care. I don't like the Crabman, and I don't like his ideas. His ideas are spooky. Next, please.
Alright, I think I've come up with a name.
You have? Well, what's the name?
Disco Elysium? I can call it Disco Elysium? Hells yes, I'm calling it Disco Elysium.
Like that DeLorean word for the world, you mean? Elysium.
Yeah.
But Disco Elysium? Isn't it wacky? Disco's kind of gone, isn't it? Forgotten.
Yeah, like Amnesia.
The past is the future, but the future is dead.
Whoa, alright, Egghead.
No, it's beautiful. Beautiful and brave. Like we want it to be.
Man, anytime you can get a name drop in the game, you know you did something real good. Letting these speed freaks move into the church and set up their drug lab, best decision we've made so far.
And short. And memorable.
It's settled then. Everyone welcome to Disco Elysium.
Hell yeah! Everyone welcome to Disco Elysium. This is Dr. Hefe. Let's just do the intro again.
Andre breaks into frenzied dancing
Whoa.
motion to celebrate the name.
He is
Someone
pumped.
turns up the beat.
I love it. I love it. Yeah! What are you doing, Andre?
I'm dancing.
Doesn't look very cool, Armand. Honestly, it looks kind of lame. We should talk about it. We should talk about your so-called dancing. Oh my god, we got some opinions, do we? Please, can we see Harry dance?
Yes, my man.
Talk? What is there to talk about if you can express yourself with moves?
Yeah, let me show off.
Audio waves thump against your ribcage. The speaker setup makes everything sound much better. But there's a noticeable lack of something.
No words, just dance. I need to up my composure. Oh, I can ask him about the hair? Yes, let's ask about the hair. I need to up my composure skills first.
It's to express my individuality.
Very cool, my
Is
man.
that a bald spot? It's hard to tell for sure, with the fused together spikes. But it looks like he's balding.
That's so mean. That's idiotic. Why would we make fun of his bald patch? That's mean. Alright, fair enough.
Maybe it was a bad idea. Anyway,
What? He looks at the molten toothbrush? Where did that come from? Anyway,
goodbye, officer.
word up, my man. Word up. Oh no, we're getting programming errors into here. Oh, she's happy because it's warmer in here. Let's talk to Estelle.
She's whistling a melody, her trusty contact mic attached to a wooden pulpit. At the sound of your footsteps, she stops what she was doing and turns to you.
Hey there. I've been recording some new audio from all these beams and rafters. The sounds travelling through the wood are pretty cool. Creaks and stuff. Like you're underwater, you know? But like, underwater inside a tree.
This is giving me some vibes of Myst. That old school game when you had to go inside the sunken ship. That had some pretty good music. Or should I say environmental sounds in that game.
But that's not really what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to thank you instead.
have likely deserved some praise and adoration. Let's ask her. What for? What for?
For getting me and my friends in here. And we even found some new associates, such as they are.
Yeah, how's everybody doing? What's the vibe of the crew now, Estelle?
Good, I think. Noid is getting a read on the place. I think he finds the carpentry very impressive. Andre's been setting up the compressor and dancing. Egghead's been keeping the party up. He's got the stage under control.
Yep, he's playing the same song, non-stop. I love it.
Soona, the programmer, she's doing whatever she does behind that radio computer of hers. She doesn't talk to us much, and the crabman hasn't shown himself, thank God.
Man, it's hard to do these impossible ones. Alright. So we have to up our empathy, we have to up our composure to try and do those ones. We have some more skill points, so we could... Oh, our empathy's already to the max. Alright, let's talk to Noid. Let's see if our signs
You got us in, cop.
are on the same wavelength.
You got us in. Between you and me, I don't know if you've noticed this about me. I'm a little suspicious of authority. But you really came through for the hardcore underground.
Hey, you know me. Anything for the arts.
Yes, you really came through for the hardcore underground. How come?
Andre is busy cutting some slightly less lame, but still quite ungainly shapes on the church floor, sweating profusely.
Oh, poor Andre. At least he's having a good time.
Estelle using her contact mic to listen to a tree underwater.
Uh-huh.
The one with the large head is blasting the dance track on repeat, while the stained glass window behind him is rattling from the bass.
I'm a corrupt cop, Kim. This is a corrupt scheme. I did it for all of mankind. There we go. Kim, you know the apocalypse is coming. We needed a safe place, a haven against the coming darkness. We must bring the hardcore into the future. These kids got spunk. I admire that. Genuinely into the hardcore lifestyle. Nah, we'll do this. We'll be out there.
Okay.
I don't believe you actually think you did it for all mankind, but whatever keeps you in high spirits is okay by him.
Alright. Noid, what do you think about the church, my man?
It's a miracle of carpentry. Their bodies carved into total shapes. Now it can be something more.
Wow, we can ask him so many questions about the church. I didn't know Noid was a frickin' architecture student.
That's right. The first settlers built it, plus 6 more like it.
He
On the
does know.
coast
Whoa,
here
he's pretty
was
smart.
one of the first things they did. Must have been really scared of something, but I understand. Alone on an uninhabited archipelago, forced to face themselves and nature. Pre-industrial quantities of solitude. The sea, perhaps something more fundamental.
I did not expect Noid to get real philosophical here.
I would want to build a safe place for myself and my own as well.
Yeah, a safe place to play some anodic dance music.
A cop who's into building critique. Okay then, this is folk DeLoreanism, lawmongerer. It's a subset of early DeLorean architecture.
Okay, let's get a lowdown on what DeLorean architecture is.
Total. Everything between an ancient concrete cathedral and a glass cube is DeLoreanism. This is just an homespun version of it. Folksy stuff. Early mass production. They made thousands like this. Does that help you out?
What? I thought this was something special. Noid, you did not answer the question at all, you frickin' punk. This was a non-answer here.
Like that woman there. Vertical, thin, white. A false image of grandeur. The source of the system is up there. You're at the bottom. They really dug that power vertical. Like to show off large and intricate structures. Arches, spires. Put you down with them. They were really into painting everything white too. Virginal shit, you know. Marriage shit. Virtue and tyranny.
Yeah, we are probably pretty upset about our marriage. Or at least what we can remember of it. Which isn't much. So maybe marriage is okay, since we don't remember any part of it at all.
Right.
Church isn't painted white, as far as I can tell.
Stands to reason it used to be white on the outside before the sea wind took all the paint off.
Yeah, like the Statue of Liberty wasn't always green.
Slowly, peeled by the wind, your skin crawls from the sensation as you look around.
Okay. Does feel pretty chilling. Thank you, Shivers. What did you mean by dead bodies?
Dead bodies are perennial plants. Sigma functions have left this place. It's a good thing we came along. The spiritual collapse has been total.
Yeah, tell me more, my philosophical speed freak.
I saw some piglets suckling their dead mother. Have you heard this one, Cop Man? After a short while, they shuddered and went away. They had sensed that she could no longer see them and that she wasn't like them anymore. What they loved in their mother weren't her body, but whatever it was that made her body live.
Whoa. Alright, Noid. Damn, Noid is so philosophical. What the hell?
End of quote. This is an high-quality carcass. The power of anodic beats and hard bass is needed to reanimate it.
What you're saying is religion has stopped being hardcore? I don't know if he's saying that. This church is very abandoned, but I'll say this one because I want to hear what he has to say about it.
It never was. A 3,000-year-old regime of history, built by hundreds of generations of self-appointed intellectuals. It's false to the core.
You propose dance music will supplant this system. I do believe there are some churches. I mean, here in California we do have a church of dance, but I mean actual traditional churches that do have some, I guess, like more modern music. I guess that's what Christian rock is, but I'm talking about dance music, like a rave.
Anodic dance music.
Yeah.
Regular dance music wasn't hard enough. And yes, I do.
I mean, maybe. Who knows? I believe members of the religious congregation are at an all-time low. And who knows, maybe once COVID's gone, members of the anodic dance congregation will be at an all-time high.
You know what this kind of stuff goes well with.
Don't you have to be on... I don't need to be a narc. Your pleasure response is more like just wondering if he has any. Oh, I'm sorry, electrochemistry. I'm sorry, my man. How do you like the glasswork?
I don't. Fucker giving me the evil eye.
Yo, man. I thought we were hella cool with Dolores Day. Yo, man, mind your words, bro.
You defend her, law minion. She was a mass murderer. What's up with that?
I mean, isn't it? Anyway, let's not talk about the law and defending mass murderers.
Mellow, man, mellow. No one's a mass murderer. This is a house of love. Mass murder on the floor.
Egghead! She's the innocence of humanism. Humanism seems to be a pretty big deal. Accused of mass murder. I do feel there is something terrifying about her, that is true. She's human? But she's pretty. Alright, we'll go with this one. She is kind of terrifying, but she's also... What was he saying? Oh, giving me the evil eye. Yeah.
There is. She is a party repellent and must be taken down before we can begin partying in here.
Yo, Noid, come on, man.
No, that's not it. It's something more. Something closer to your skin.
Yeah, keep it. The beautiful sharp shards. Her long face and her hair. Oh, man. We're like, what is this? We're like in some sort of codependent relationship. We want to get out, but we can't. We're stuck in it.
The speed freak's eyes narrow with suspicion, as if he's looking at a man possessed.
Fair enough, Noid.
It's not coming down. People are gonna love it. It'll be like our thing. Plus it keeps the cold and the rain out.
He just keeps dancing. He's having a good time. You know what? We'll skip the rest about Dolores Day.
What a strange choice of words.
Ooh. I'm done talking about her. I don't want to think about her anymore. And Dolores Day reminds us of our ex-lady friend.
Caustic. Overflowing with negativity. That can't be healthy.
Ooh, ouch.
What's happening here? Why do you keep coming back to this window?
I don't know.
Well, you shouldn't. You shouldn't come back to this anymore. Stop talking about it, please.
Damn, my morale keeps taking a hit here. Let's talk about the glasswork again. No. How are you settling in, my good Noid?
Hard to say, cop man. Signs in here are distinctly wild. Gonna take a while before everything's properly synced. I did get to talk to the crabman though.
He did.
Anyway, he's been giving me kind of a psychic rundown of this place. Dude's seen some crazy shit, but he's actually a lot like us.
His sobriety stuff isn't too restrictive for you?
Talking to him, I realised that sobriety can be pretty hardcore too. I gotta respect it.
You know, fair enough, Noid. Fair enough. I can agree with your statement.
The man picks up on stuff, and he knows a lot about the church. I got a lot to learn from him. Good thing you didn't squash him.
Good thing we didn't. Yeah, what did he tell you about the church?
The crabman's been lurking here for a while. He's experienced things. Things that give off bad signs. As far as we can tell, the Ubies built this place about 320 years ago as a sarcophagus.
As a I thought it was a church. What is he talking about? What's it for?
Encasement, confinement, of something they were afraid of. Something new and unheard of on the Isla. I think that's what the crabman is experiencing when he climbs around upstairs.
Oh yeah, the silent spot. The spot of nothingness.
This is some old world shit the Ubies had heard about. I thought the best way to deal with it was to build a church surrounding it to contain it.
Fair enough. Let's ask him a little bit more. I don't get it. Contain what exactly?
I don't know. And it's not something they properly understood either, what it does. But it's what this Soona person is looking for and trying to measure.
You're correct, Noid.
It'll be fruitless though. She won't be able to measure it. People like that always want to measure everything. All those things they really can't.
The wood creaks as
Man,
a gale blows
this
by.
frickin' Noid
Outside,
for being a
dust
speed
particles
dealer.
fall through the darkness,
Yeah.
settling down
He knows a
on
lot.
the age-bleached floorboards. The structure does not feel particularly durable.
What? It doesn't feel durable? It's been here for 320 years. Yeah, why do you think Soona's gonna fail?
Seems to be the trend around here, doesn't it? You can't measure shit like this. It's not like substance.
Okay. I found the Doom commercial area. Maybe the same thing they were trying to contain?
Like a concentric ring spreading out. The struggling villages. And that is what caused the communards to fail in defending the beachhead. Yeah, a lot of failure has gone down around here.
Whoa, maybe it is a cursed area. Poor Revachol. Poor Martinez.
I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. It's not even a thing we can answer, cop man. Even I have limits. I'm a limited sire person.
Okay, Noid. Alright, fair enough. Alright, there's nothing to worry about,
Maybe
right?
you can figure things out, cop man. I think we got on a good level here. The signs are syncing up well.
Alright, well, wow, so much to ask Noid about. I guess we didn't get to talk to him because he wanted to sync the signs first. Why are you so suspicious about... Wow, my words are getting all tangled up. Why are you so suspicious about everything?
Suspicious people are esoteric people. We don't go around spilling everything to Johnny Law. They don't call me Noid for nothing. It took us setting out for this whole enterprise to get our signs synced.
Why are you called Noid anyway?
It's short for paranoid.
Ah, there we go. There we go. What are you suspicious of?
It'd be easier to list stuff I'm not suspicious of. I'm not suspicious of sound and colour. Mechanics and chemistry also have a trueness about them. Most anything else deceives. Wants to steal your life away.
I mean, I would say that chemistry probably wants to steal your life away a lot as well, Noid, but... I mean, you're a drug dealer, so you gotta do what you gotta do. What are the most suspicious things? Definitely law. Definitely the law.
I don't have a top 10 list of things I'm most suspicious of, but if I had one, the left-right complex would be number 1. Number 2 would be their sole accomplishment, the pig-wheat paradigm.
Okay, let's get some more philosophy here.
Something is off here. You feel like it should be the other way around.
Does this mean you're mentally ill? Left-right business, production of pork and wheat? Don't you mean the left-right paradigm in the pig-wheat complex?
No. Politics is an inert complex of daily corruption and inane think pieces. The real paradigm is economic, and it concerns pig and wheat. This is where the innovation happens. It's only a theory. I suspect they're breeding a pig-wheat hybrid. Probably in Grad.
What is this man talking about? Alright, what is suspicious about the production of pork and wheat?
It's only our shit. We should make better use of not being animals or cereal grain ourselves.
What is he talking about? What's bad? Yeah.
Yes, having food is means to an end, but the left never talks about the end, only the means. Caps are likewise suckers, constantly sleepless in worry.
I kind of see what he's talking about, but it's a little bit out there.
I prefer not to. Both ask the wrong questions. Any spark of light from either one is accidental. Their combined movement's only concern is producing enough pig and wheat for everyone. The end goal of humanity.
I can see what he's saying, how they're both concerned with only consumerism and they just both want to continue to produce, and I guess the only concern is who's controlling the means of production without asking why are we producing so much? Do we have to produce so much? And what are the effects of constant consumerism? Fair enough, Noid, fair enough. Your way of saying it is a little bit out there, but I can vibe with you.
The original mistake was assuming that words have more being than bodies. That's what led us astray, far from our true lives, but we may yet find a way back.
Okay, Noid.
Whatever this true life is, you feel it's the real centerpiece of this mythology.
Alright, well, that was simulating. I want to ask you about something else now.
His eyes flicker.
Oh, the true life? Alright, let's ask about the true life. We're getting deep in here.
The life is true.
Noid is
It's
definitely
free
the
from fear,
centerpiece of today's
eternal
episode.
division among oneself. In others, mankind has seeds of greatness in it. A germinal will come, a return to trueness. It will be hardcore.
A life free from fear and eternal division among oneself. That sounds very Buddhist, you know? Actually, almost very, psychology of becoming your self-actualized self? I mean, fear is still useful. It's just you have to observe it and then act knowing that you have observed it. And to not be controlled by it. I guess free from fear maybe means free from being controlled by fear. Not that you don't feel fear at all. How would you go about returning to this true life, Noid?
Beats and bright lights to shatter falsehoods.
Anodic dance music, baby.
Body. We are very much alike in basic structure. An hard enough beat would awaken everyone to a truer calling. In unity.
Yeah, I mean, that is kind of what the rave scene is somewhat about. The plur life, peace, love, unity, respect.
Just like that. The speed freak is
Whoa.
right in your face. His eyes burning. His comrades look on worriedly.
Is he gonna give me a little kiss?
Rejection of the right-left axis. Emphasis on unity. Appreciation of some primordial mode of being. What does that remind you of?
Fascism? That's what Noid is about? Fascism? Would really fascism have the greatest dance clubs in all of history?
Nationalism, militarism, racism, and emphasis on a leader character are totally absent in hardcore.
Shouldn't the ones that are more hardcore rule over the ones that are less hardcore? Offer them guidance? I mean, yeah, fair enough. Good point, Noid. I didn't think that was part of your ideology. I was just kind of forced to say these words. Fair enough, just make an observation.
He picks up a wrench and scratches his head with it, unaroused by fascism.
So you're advocating a noise-based society.
Many non-Occidental cultures share a beat at their art. Thus, they are closer to true, hardcore life. There's just never been enough of them, and they had to rely on some extremely basic percussion.
Yeah, music does seem to be universal. I agree with you there, Noid. keep mentioning hardcore. What does it mean to you? Oh, Egghead, please cut in with your beautiful voice.
Utmost dedication. Thoughts from the spinal cord. It's a potent superlative as well.
The term also signifies certain varieties of pornography that depict penetration, just so you know.
Thank you, Encyclopedia. I'm glad I put all these points into it. And I'm wearing my binoclard glasses.
Egghead usually has a better concept of the hardcore. He just really likes saying hardcore.
Hardcore!
Yeah, hardcore! Oh no. What? Okay, we're gonna say it. Hardcore denotes a strain of pornography that depicts penetration. Did you know that?
That's a pretty hardcore coincidence, don't you think?
I don't know if it's a coincidence.
Yeah!
Yeah. All right, let's change the subject.
Sure thing.
Internalize the hardcore aesthetic. Don't just nod along. Really feel it. Wow. Man, we have so many things we can do with these ravers, but I'm not sure if we will do all of them. Let's ask him about the clothes, and then we will probably end for the day.
They're hardcore.
Oh, don't... What? That's insulting. Harry, come on. We know we're all about the inexplicable feminist agenda. That's it?
They're just clothes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's not push it, Harry. We're cool. We're down with the scene, man.
It's just a style, you know.
Alright, yeah. I know, I got you. Take care, Noid. That was very intellectually stimulating and very unexpected. I thought these dudes would just be offering me drugs. They'd be dancing like Andre was. I did not expect so much from the Noid. Or just Noid. Paranoid. I'm feeling paranoid. Alright, that'll do it for this episode. Glad to be back. Playing some more Disco Elysium. We're getting towards the end. But there's still so much more. I was not expecting there to be so much to talk to these ravers about. But there is. So until next time, do remember, as always, to take care of yourself and keep it disco, baby! Hardcore to the max, man!